Overnight I2, Nikosi Baba is here with a very simple and important video and reminder to all of the iScribers and the supporters of Seagull Empire. Um, this video is about whether it is safe or not to move to Africa. I've been asked quite a number of times, is it safe to move to Africa? I see on the news there's war, there's tribalism. As I told everyone in previous videos, the news are not the news. They're the olds, and it's making you old. Don't believe in the fear mongering. So-called Africa is the safest place to be on the planet right now, since the world has ended and it's currently still ending. Africa, quote unquote, is the safest place. It is the furthest from the rest of the ended world. So-called sub-Saharan Africa is the safest zone to be. It's in the equatorial regions. Not just that, it's in the middle ground of the planet. And it's the only landmass on Earth that's still rooted to the Earth's tectonic plates and has its megafauna and megaflora. Africa is the safest place to be despite the propaganda of war and violence and famine. They even put it on these fake news, the olds, that Africa is the biggest importer of foods. Africa will suffer the most with food shortages. This is a lie. Africa is the breadbasket of planet Earth. From minerals to food, raw material, human resources. That's why two of the biggest slave trades happened in Africa. Trans-Saharan slave trade and transatlantic slave trade, which is what someone like myself would have recent ancestral affinity or ancestral experience with the most recent slave trade being the middle passage of the transatlantic slave trade. You have so-called black people or persons with eumelanin, brown to dark brown skin in the United States, as well as even the Caribbean nowadays, saying that they are Moors, they're indigenous Moors, they come from the Americas. They were there before Christopher Columbus. Don't get caught up in the jargon. So-called black people are the only people that don't have a land that they could call their own, so we cling to the thing closest to us. Yes, we were in the Americas and all over planet Earth before any idea of so-called Christopher Columbus. That does not mean that you originated in United States of America, modern day United States. You see, misery loves company. Persons like the Moors and different groups like that, they're a little miserable in the system, and I get it. I was there already. I've been in that same scenario. When I do these videos saying on how safe Africa is, it's not because I'm wanting all of y'all who's going to see this to come to Africa. It's for the few souls that's going to search this topic, despite the fact that my channel is censored. And there's just one or two people that may be on the verge of like, yo, I know this is my ancestral land, not because white people and scientists say it, because I feel it in my soul, and I want to go to this land. And they just need a tiny spark of energy and of reality, because there's so much fallacy being promoted. That's what this video is for. It's not because I want everyone to come here. In fact, too many of y'all niggas done came here. This is why they hate me. This is why I'm censored. This is why I don't get interviewed on none of those big channels no more. Nobody wants to interview me. I'm controversial, as they call it, but actually this is the pro-truverse, not controverse. I am the pro that gives the true verses of reality and of life. And so are you, especially if you cite what I'm saying. So, Africa, quote unquote, is very safe. There's less so-called guns and these Babylon robot technologies and stuff on the continent of Africa. There's less GMO foods in Africa. There's less war in Africa. There's less rape in Africa. There's less broken families in Africa. There's less black on black crime in Africa. You will never see a Chinese person or a Filipino or any so-called Asian or Indian or even European that's born in the USA claiming that America is their land. The whole earth belongs to you if you are of brown skin. We are to be the stewards and the leaders of the planet, though the earth even belongs to those souls that are good souls that might not have darker brown skin. So this is not a hate to any Caucasian or Asian person. The earth belongs to those who belong to the earth. The Americas are a land that we've traversed far before anyone else, though at this point it is the belly of the beast. It is not your original land. Even the Moors and these Moorish science temples, Moorish groups, what's the nation that they cling to somehow, or that they claim to have a linkage to? Morocco, right? Where's Morocco? Enlighten me. Or enlighten yourself. They'll call themselves indigenous Moors that traveled the seas. They went and civilized Europeans and this, that. And we built America off the back of our blood, sweat, and tears. It's our land. I don't even want America. That don't got nothing to do with me. I don't even want Jamaica. What that got to do with me? The whole earth belonged to me, but that don't mean I need to be in places that's not the most conducive, the most, keyword most, producive for my genetic expression. Some would look at me, some Africans themselves would look at me in this video and think, oh, you're too light-skinned. You're not dark enough to be an African. They don't even know their own land that they live in. Africa is filled with many shades of brown. That's why one of our organizations is called Shades in Brown. Africa is it's not the dark continent, it's actually the light continent, the light continent, where God shines its light through. It's the most exotic place on earth. It is the safest place on earth for your soul, mind, even your body. The food here registers with you more. It's more complete if it's naturally from here and not just a crop that's been imported and is being produced for like mass production or big scale farming. So it's a simple to the point video. It's just a simple reminder for those who's just been on the verge and not sure, like, is Africa safe? Don't fall into the illusions of this so-called propaganda. Don't get caught up in the illusions, man. Look deeper. If the God didn't resonate with you, go home. Time is up. You don't have time to wait till next year. You don't have time to wait till December. Niggas want to enjoy the summertime in America before they come. It's like 10 people trying to come to me, but they want to wait till summertime over. I don't need people that think that this is like something that's like just another option. Or if I'm just another option for you in your life, I'm not an option. Truth is not an option. Truth is the only thing. So big up yourself. I pray for everyone who cites this. If it's even one person, and even if you don't cite this, I'm putting a code into the atmosphere right now for more safety and more love, more guidance and protection to all who want to be the best they can be in a righteous, truthful manner whereby you are growing in the truth. We're all growing. I'm growing in the truth. Let's grow. Let's grow forward. God out here like growing. I advise.